right, so all forms of magic is based on the Kabbalah tree, the Clipoth, the tunnels of Set, okay? And then you have the realm of Amalek. So four systems, right, that amalgamate together and you get the dragon, right? The reason why it is that I say that a lot of the times people can end up reading certain tarot cards wrong is because tarot cards are based upon those systems. They're based upon the Kabbalah, the Clipoth, the Tunnels of Set, and the realm of Amalek. Now, like for instance, the Hangman represents the realm of Amalek, or it can represent the Clipoth. Okay. Now, reason why this is important here is this right here is the Kabbalistic tree. And why this is so important is because you see where the column where Bina is, right, at the top, i.e. the purple is, right, Bina, understanding, right? And then you have Chokma, wisdom, right, at the top, right? Those two pillars, if you're going to do it correctly, those two pillars, right, and the other two up underneath those two spheres are actually supposed to be on the opposite. So because Bina, right, Bina down, right, to the red and the orange. So Bina, the red one and the orange one, actually is the black pillar, and Chokma, the Chesed, right, and the other one in green, i.e. victory, is the white pillar. Okay, and that's supposed to be on the other side of the Kabbalistic tree. The reason why it is that I say that a lot of other tarot readers may end up reading these tarot cards wrong is because take a look at cards like the Chariot, the High Priestess, you know, the Hanged Man. These, right? What other cards, right? Air is west. Air is west, right? Fire is east. South is water, and north is earth. So why that's important in the first place is because this Kabbalistic tree right here, to the people who don't have the proper information, is flipped up. Now, remember what it is that I just said. All tarot is based upon the Kabbalah, the realm of Amalek, the tunnels of Set, and a Clipoth. So you'll initiate yourself into this magical system or read the tarot, and you'll come across cards where there'll be two pillars, right? The chariot, hangman, the high priestess, or certain other cards where, you know, the emperor, right? Where the perception of it is twisted up because the element in which the direction they are pointing, or the two pillars, black and white, will be inverted. Now, what happens when you invert the pillars or you invert the symbols that represent the element, right? Like wands, cups, pentacles, or swords. What happens is you have the card now. The card of itself in the tarot system ends up becoming confused. So if you don't know if you don't know the secret, you could end up finding yourself into a situation where you will completely read the card wrong because the card is meant intentionally by the people who created it, unknowingly at the time though, to twist you up and to get you to not understand the orientation of what the card actually means. So you'll be going ahead and doing a reading for somebody or doing a reading for a zodiac sign, and you won't even know that you on some BS. Not because you intentionally trying to misguide other people per se, right, in your tarot readings as a tarot reader, but just the fact that, you know, or reading tarot or whatnot, but just the fact that, you know, you could be reading it wrong, or you more than likely are reading it wrong in certain cases, right? Because not all the cards are twisted, but you could be reading it wrong based upon, the direction of where the element is pointing on the card and stuff like this, or where they're placed, or the element, I should say. They don't necessarily tell you the truth, some of them. So you got to be able to understand this, right? This is why it is that I say that I'm one of the best tarot readers. I am the best tarot reader on YouTube, because I don't like my studies don't just stop with this. It continues to go even after I get off camera. So I mean, a lot of the times people don't necessarily they have too much arrogance and stuff like this, too much self-importance to really come to me and actually study right from me, so that they can learn how to read the cards more accurately. They just want me to teach it to them for free type stuff, right? While I'm still running a business at the same time, right? But you have to also understand, this could be an apprenticeship. You have to also understand how to interact with other people. Now, why this is so important in the first place, and I don't want to take too long, is because the way that the Kabbalah and everything is laid out, how I just finished saying that it was twisted up, and the Tarot system is based upon the Kabbalah, the Clip-Off, the realm of Amalek, and the tunnels of Set, right? Well, that's unfortunately the way people's perception is. Because this is what I'm saying, and I may have to do some more videos on this. This is a heavy, 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 heavy study to not just into this, but the way reality is. And if you can learn to get a grasp on this, then you can pretty much control certain elements of reality. Because like this right here, the High Priestess, because you see how those pillars are twisted up, right? You have the white here and the black there. No, the pillars, those two pillars, the white and the black pillars, are actually supposed to be on the other side, if you're going to do it correctly, right? So this is the initiation that a lot of people take. And why, like I was just saying, why this is important is because you see the perception being twisted up. That's the way people's perception is. Their perception of what is bad is actually good, and what is good is actually bad. See, people won't necessarily go to a person and get help from someone who they may be looking to get help from, which is good, right? That's the white pillar, right? When someone interacts with them with respect and civility and treats them like an equal, they think that's bad, which is the black pillar. But see, the black pillar is actually standing in the place where the white pillar is supposed to be. And the white pillar is standing in the place the black pillar is supposed to be. See? Another example. So black is actually left. In reality, black is actually left. White is actually right. It's just that it's inverted because it's showing you that when you study this type of understanding, this type of reality, the left hand and the right hand is going to be inverted, right? Like you see the Chariot, the person's left hand and the right hand is going to look inverted to you because they're facing you. So the right hand is going to perceive to be where the left hand is, and the left hand is going to be perceived to be where the right hand is. But if you actually look on a Chariot here, right, where's the black pillar at? The black pillar is up underneath the Chariot's or the person on the card's right hand. You see what I mean? So you got to watch out for this. Peace.